This looks like any other road. Just another car riding down the road. Everything seems fine. This could be the road to your house, or the road to your grandmother's house. Looks peaceful. That's deceiving though, isn't it? You can see that white snow falling. You look up at the clouds. Mother Nature's getting ready to take a big white dump on your little part of the world. Fear runs down your spine. You begin to wonder, what will I do? Do I have enough food? How long will it be till I can get out to the store? Well, fear not, regular person. For there is someone and something that stands between you and almost certain death. This fully rigged 22-ton behemoth, diesel burning, turbocharged, fire breathing savior will be out there in the storm, plowing the roads so that you and your family can live to see another day. What you see before you is Daddy's girl, truck number 90. She and her driver are ready to do battle with that nasty hoe, Mother Nature. Let's climb aboard and see what makes this machine tick. And you may be asking yourself, I wonder what it takes to be a badass and drive one of these things. Well, you probably don't. I hate to hurt your feelings, but most people can't do what I do. I'm just that much of a badass. But through me, you can see what it's like to get inside the beast and operate it. First, we turn it on. The engine springs to life. Gauges bristle with information. Transmission, DEF fluid, air pressure, fuel, water temperature, transmission temperature. You have extra dash space, extra gauges, AM FM radio, gotta have my tunes. You've got your spinner lights, you've got your strobe disco lights. I've got a manual locking rear differential. I have drop chains to go behind or underneath of my rear wheels to give me extra traction. This box controls my salt spreading, spinner speed, auger on, auger off. This controls my plow, up, down, left and right. Joystick, just like on a video game, except much more expensive. Plow hoist, or body hoist, that raises the bed. If you look at the mirror, there's the bed going up, there's the bed going down. You have to slide the salt back to fill up the salt box to spread the snow. I also have a road temperature gauge. This is high-tech piece of equipment, people, not for kids. Air temperature, road temperature, relative humidity. This is the release for your tailgate latch. Highly modified, highly specialized piece of equipment here, my cup holder. You say, wow, that looks like a nice cup holder. Where did you buy that? I'd like to go buy one. You can't. I made it myself. Arm rest extender. You think to yourself, wow, that looks comfortable. I wonder where I could go buy that. You can't. I made that myself. Why? Because this is where my arm sits while I operate everything, and the armrest is not in the proper location. So I adapt and overcome. Then another high-tech piece of equipment. This is Bob. Bob is my snow sock puppet. He's been with me ever since my other Bob died from cancer. Unfortunately, my snow partner, Montana Bob, did die from cancer. He was a good guy, and I miss him. And me and Bob have had a lot of miles under our belt. And this is little me. This is the guy that tells me to do bad things late at night, and I have to tell him to shut up. So, now that you've seen everything to do with the big rig... Oh, wait a minute. Forgot. I think a backup camera. CB. County radio. This is where you take and you call in. You say, everything looks good. And they come back and they say, no, you got to make your lines green. So, it is beginning to snow. And there's nothing to do now but wait until there's enough to plow. Later on, I will fire the camera back up and have you all join me for a little bit of plowing fun. This is going to be a 2 to 3 day event. So, lots of time. Nothing but time. Take it easy. Alright. Well, gentlemen, this is that same road from previously. Now, after, we're looking at 25, 26 hours of snowing, very light snow. We got, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches, not a whole lot. But there's some ice mixed in, some sleet mixed in, so the accumulation was a little bit lower. And now that there's actually something to push, thought you might like to see and hear what that sounds like. And we will get started here. Seems like New Jersey, New York is going to be getting more than we got. They're calling for about a foot of snow. So, me and Club Soda Kenny been pretty hard at it. Everything's pretty well pushed back. Now it's just a matter of neatening up, getting the slush pushed off. There's supposed to be around 2, and we'll see how much that brings. Might be another inch or 2 coming, but for the most part it's all over but the shouting. Haven't really had too many incidents. Did have one irate individual rather nonplussed about my treatment of his mailbox. He was gonna try to have a sit-in / stand-in in the middle of the road to get me to stop, and I didn't oblige him. I actually applied more throttle and sped up as he was stepping out into the road, and the fight or flight response kicked in, and he decided it was better off to stay off the road and not get run over by a snowplow. I mean, there's nothing I can do about your mailbox there, sport. It happens. And you can call, and the county will send you a check for, I'm not sure how much it is now. I think it's like 20, 25 bucks or something like that for a mailbox. So, this is the slush. Get a little bit of a rooster tail going. Out here on this part of the drag, I don't have to go slow because there's no mailboxes. So, just getting it done. Just got to be mindful of mailboxes and cars. It's a little bit icy. Sometimes you get some understeer. And also you get quite a few deer moving around. Sometimes I get a chance to go do a little deer hunting with the plow. Haven't hit one yet. They're usually pretty quick, but never say never. So you can see the road's pretty well done. I'm just getting it back all the way to the edge. You want to keep the left corner of the plow within a foot or two of the yellow line here on this narrow road, because if not, your tires will drop off the road. You'll chew up a lot of turf, and you could even get sucked in or go down over the bank. It's a little ways down into the woods there. That wouldn't be a fun ride. So you got to be careful. Now is not the time to get complacent. You've been out and about, out for an entire day. You're kind of tired. You go into autopilot. But now is when the accidents happen. Not so much at the beginning of the storm when everybody's alert and on edge. It's now. Now is when you got to be careful. So now I'm coming up on the neighborhood here. Got mailboxes, but as long as they're stone or brick like these, ain't really got to worry. Except you got to watch out for these trees. They'll bust your mirrors. That happens a good bit. Take out your antennas, bust your mirrors, get hung up on your cab shield. So you got to watch out for them. So we'll kind of zigzag around them, but trying to get back to the curb as much as possible. Mail lady appreciates that. So this is about the gist of it. I mean, it's exciting the first couple times, but then you do it for 20 years and it's not really exciting anymore. It's more just, okay, gotta go do it. So I'm going and I'm doing it. A little bit of an understeer going here. Gotta be careful not to slide into them cars. So I only really have one like blue collar kind of neighborhood. The rest of them are all pretty highfalutin. These houses go for about $500,000-$600,000 around these parts. So these people all got high expectations, I guess you could say, about what life's supposed to offer and the way the road's supposed to look. So sometimes that creates a little bit of friction. Not the good kind of friction. Bad kind of friction. I'd be curious to see and hear what everybody thinks of this. I might not even make it. I don't even know how well all this is recording, and I'm gonna have to probably do some editing. But what you see is what you get. I do requests, so if you guys got any kind of requests, feel free to ask. But oh, cul-de-sacs. Yeah, cul-de-sacs are a major pain in the ass. These are time killers. I'm just whipping around. Later on, me and Club Soda Kenny will have to come in here and neaten these up, but that's for later on today or this evening, or maybe even tomorrow. Nobody's stuck. The roads are passable. No emergencies. So far, no major damage other than a few mailboxes. I did bust up a water valve, I think, in one of the cul-de-sacs. Gonna have to turn that into water and sewer. So, but other than that, fairly uneventful storm. Take it easy, guys. Signing off from District Route 34, Truck 90, Daddy's Girl. Adios.